All right, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Carolina Panthers and the New Orleans Saints. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Here we go. Set. 60 outlaw.
Gotta do better. Come on, QB. Come on.
Now a first carry for Donnell Pumphrey. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Here we go.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Too little, cupcake.
Get it.
They'll run it now with Pumphrey. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. And this opening drive not going to plan. This is now 3rd and 13.
Let's go, baby.
Shoot.
Lewis operating from the gun. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. Well, certainly not how he wanted to start his night. First throw of the game, an INT.
Yeah, it's not easy, but he's got to try and wipe that one away from the memory banks. And let's face it, it's not often a quarterback and a defensive back have a lot in common.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
One thing, because they have these individual type plays, they've got to have short memories, don't they? DB gets beat, wipe it away, quarterback throws a pick, has to do the same thing.
Watch the twist. Watch the twist.
First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And a short gain down to about the 33. On the tackle, it was the West Virginia man, Kaiser White.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Here we go,
the
here we go.
run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Bring it.
White.
Watch edge, watch edge. Watch twist, watch twist, watch twist. Alert 3, alert 3.
21.
6 guy, check 6 guy.
Out of the pistol, McCaffrey. And he'll get a little over 2, maybe a full 3 down to the 32-yard line.
Yeah.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
In danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Panther first down.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
He'll have a first down inside the 10, and he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. A 21-yard touchdown run as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
Great field position has to be one of the best friends an offense can have. When you don't have very far to go, you should cash it in with points.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
Ready?
Getting
50,
set
play.
for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. They try and run on first down, but this one going to lose a couple yards as they get him behind the line. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beat. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. Throwing is Lewis. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Here we go.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Lewis now from the gun. He'll throw. He's going deep for the ball popped in the air and intercepted. He's picked off just shy of midfield.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
Here we go. 180.
50. Check Mike 50.
11.
Block me. You can't block me.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well, but when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on.
Here I come. Go. Here I come. Check. Switch. He's checking crack.
And he held on to it, but he probably shouldn't have as they get him behind the line. They lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
I don't think there's any doubt that if it's me, I'd be really cautious about continuing to call this play because you got to know, defenders, if they get a free shot at the QB, they want to take it, and they want to take it big.
And they got it there on the option play for a loss.
Here we go. 180. 12.
In your face.
Hey, Foxtrot.
Here we go. 50. Mike 50. Let's go, D.
Hey.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down.
Pick it up, guys.
And he's got his target. That's more. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 14 yards, good for a Panther first down.
Here we go.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Block.
You got to step it up.
Check. Lucky.
21. Here we go.
Joker.
Check 52.
Watch out.
Now a run with McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Give him 2 yards that time, and it's going to leave him with a 3rd and 11 situation.
I'm not sure that you'd call it a trick play, but they definitely showed some imagination there. I wouldn't be surprised if they want to come back and show this play a few more times before this one is over.
Here we go.
Looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
Defense, let's go.
Hey, gun.
Kill it, motion me out.
Check. 55 to Mike.
To throw is Garoppolo.
I'm coming after you.
He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted, but I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. It's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2. And here's another interception, the third of this first quarter. Picked off around the 27, and they will take over at the 26-yard line.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation, but sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
Here we go, here we go. Wait, 80!
Watch the slant.
I got you, I got you.
Tight end, watch tight end. Tight right, tight right. 3 down, 3 down.
13, 13.
Here we go, here we go. Mike 50, Mike 50. I got you, boy. I got you, boy. Mike's 50, Mike's 50. It's our time. It's our time, guys.
21, 21.
Mike's 50.
So after the INT, it's Garoppolo. They'll get this to McCaffrey out of the backfield. And they'll get this down to the 10.
Boys, let's go.
Mark that as a gain of 16 to set them up first and goal.
Nice little nifty play for them there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. Yeah, this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. That's what they wanted out of that first down play. Run it down there. Now they're knocking on the door.
The only thing that would have been better was getting it in, and now they can do whatever they want because they've got confidence on their side. Line up quickly and go, or savor it a little bit, but I run right back at them.
10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports.
Here we go, here we go. Wait, 80!
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal.
Check 3, check 3.
Check the backer, check the backer.
No, no, no.
1, Omaha.
Check.
Again, McCaffrey. And he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. Christian McCaffrey with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Panthers, they widen their lead.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
Ready, ready.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
Coming to you.
And last time, 1 play interception, so this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception,
That's what I'm talking
a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, you got a little confidence in it, and let him fling another one.
Hey, man,
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Carrying it out deep for Smith. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe when you look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete. Xavier Howard with a good coverage that time as he was there and knocked it away. Problems on third down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on third down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the third down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards up first and second down.
Well, great blocking, nearly sprung in there. 28-yard return. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
Hey, gun.
To the right, boy. Tight end to the right. Move.
12, fellas. Here we go.
Mike's 50.
Throwing on first is Garoppolo.
It's our time.
He's going to fire one deep over the middle. It's caught at the 10. And he'll take this into the end zone.
Yeah, good
Touchdown,
job,
Carolina.
That's the way you make it spin.
A
That's the way you
big
make it
play
spin,
there. His 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. And the Panthers, they widen their lead. Extra point safely through. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback.
Let's go.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It'll be a Saints first down on a gain of 16 yards.
We won't get it.
They run with Pumphrey. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
That's it.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
8, read.
Hey, me and you all day. All day. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
Shoot.
They'll run here with Pumphrey. And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield. 1 yard, the official pickup there, so it's going to set up 3rd and 9.
Let's go now. 10 Lobo.
Mike 5-2.
We got double up.
Lead River.
From the gun, Lewis.
Going nowhere.
And that will be incomplete. So a couple of first downs on this drive, but it's looking like another empty possession.
And those empty possessions are certainly starting to pile up. So the adjustments that teams talk about all the time have to be taking place. They've got to analyze what's breaking down and figure a way to fix it.
35 yards that time on the punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And last time the formula was pretty simple. 1-play drive, long pass. Maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, 1-play drive's exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here.
Here we go.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
50 the mic. And we got to get to
11.
get to the ball. Let's keep moving. Converge.
Pilot, 64, weak.
We got double up. Check 50. Wide.
21.
Kill. Turn it up.
This is McCaffrey. Limited running room as he'll get about 3 to the 21.
Go.
He did have the touchdown run earlier, but not a heck of a lot more than that throughout this game.
No, not at all. In fact, I would say that this defense has done as good of a job on him as they have on any runner in recent memory.
Here we go.
The Panthers on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
11. Hey, come on.
Here's Garoppolo to throw. Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. Picked off near the 26, and they will take over at the 26-yard line.
Now, Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
On the run, it's Pumphrey. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
Come on, baby.
14 yards is the pickup. First down, New Orleans. A first opportunity upcoming in the red zone for the Saints. It's 1st and 10 from the 12. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. Brian Burns in there for a milestone sack as that moves him past Hall of Famer Michael Strahan, who finished his career with 141.5. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
That's going to be a long day.
Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Now Lewis. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost. And that'll get this back down to a 20-point spread. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point's not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any...
He's got a man, complete. 20, 10, touchdown, Carolina. A big play there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Panthers, they widen their lead.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that into the broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments. The backup may see some time.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
All day. All day.
On 2nd and 11 now. Garoppolo. That's to McCaffrey, complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1.
Here we go.
Garoppolo now closing in on a 200-yard first half through the air. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, orbit.
3 down, 3 down.
Hey, check Mike 50.
Garoppolo looks to throw. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked off down at the 2. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
Here we go.
Go.
Now Lewis to throw from his end zone. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And able to get it across the 10 to the 15.
There we go.
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
Just like that. Just like that.
5.
Here's Lewis on first down. And nearly another interception. They've been around the ball all game.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync. Only way to play good defense.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime.
Let's go.
The last catch did get 3, but they're still left needing 7 yards on 3rd down.
Get it.
To throw is Lewis, operating from the gun. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Here's more on the return. A great return there, bobbing and weaving his way for 31 yards. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half.
Here we go, here we go,
Up
here
to
we
the
go.
35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Coming, baby. Woo!
1, Omaha.
Hey, Mike 50, Mike 50, Mike 50.
Watch
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And incomplete there, almost picked off. That's one you maybe expect your roaming free safety to come up with. But it's 2nd down. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. It'll be spotted on the right hash, a 52-yard attempt. And his kick is indeed good, and that will do it for this first half. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. The Panthers out in front, and they will get the football first. Second half action underway. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
Here we go, here we
The
go.
Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
1, 2, 3. Bang, 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 bang.
Thirteen.
50.
Not here.
Check. Check hot route. Hot. Check your hot read.
They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again.
Get it.
And this one will go to the 28-yard line.
You don't want no problems.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Here we go. 180.
I'm coming.
Check 31. Check 31.
Twelve, fellas. Here we go.
50. I got you, son.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey.
On third down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
First down, Carolina.
Here we go. 180.
Here I come.
Kill.
21.
Hey, turn it up.
Check nickel.
49. Check
11.
Check 24.
On the ground, McCaffrey.
I got it.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 11 yards and a Panther first down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
Here we go.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a first and 10.
Hey.
Shift.
Check.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Carolina. 3 touchdown passes now for Jimmy Garoppolo as his guys continue to pour it on.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's the guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that, truly leading his team right now towards victory.
3 touchdown catches. He's been the headliner. Extra point up and through, and the lead will swell by 1 more. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Okay, break.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They're down in this game, a chance for the offense to put something on the board, get some momentum here at half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
Again, it's Pumphrey. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Hey, watch that. Hey, watch the ball.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. That one a first down pickup of 8. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
Ready.
And to give this time to the tailback. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It'll be a Saints first down on a pickup of 13. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
Here I come again. Here I come again. Tight dog, tight dog, tight dog.
Hit it.
Now they try the right side here. And the ball is knocked out.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover.
Check 13. Check 13. Let's go.
On 2nd down now, it's Hill. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time.
10-2 stop.
7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6.
Let's go.
Again, they run with Hill. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. Back now here on EA Sports. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair.
Ready up.
A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down. Lewis throwing on 4th down. Looking to complete it to Pettis, and he's got him. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Here we go.
It'll be a Saints first down on a gain of 16 yards.
Ready? 60 outlaw.
58 to Mike.
Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set
They'll run it now out of the gun. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. After seeing that, maybe time to go back to some downfield throws here.
Yeah, anything, change it up, because the teams that win, the best teams, they're the ones that make adjustments. Doesn't mean you can't come back to what you thought you could get done. Sometimes when you open things up a little bit, you can get back to what you wanted to do before.
Maybe a gain of a yard that time, but yeah, from the spot, actually no gain. So 3rd and long. The Saints on 3rd down, as bad as you can be. 0 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. Looking to throw. Lewis. He's got Smith here. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. They'll get 11, but still a little short. 4th down.
Ready.
And a field goal obviously
50,
means
plant.
nothing here. They're going to go ahead and go for it on fourth down.
Tight end's right.
Speed River.
Lewis now throwing on fourth down. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. From 8 yards out, and the Saints able to get this back to within at least some measure of respectability. Lutz good on the extra point as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Let's do this.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here we go.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When you go to the backup, let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row
21.
that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. We you know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
And he's going to come up a bit short. He needed to get to the 35 for the first, but he only makes it to the 34.
And that's the kind of run that gets everyone excited on offense. And, you know, oftentimes the guys who carry the ball are the ones in the huddle doing the chirping. Right now, I think it's the offensive line telling them, run it again. We are right there about to break a big one.
Let's go.
42 yards on the punt, just 2 on the return. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10.
Gator.
Woo-hoo.
They begin the drive with Burford, and not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24.
Oh, yeah.
Let's go. 18 Gator.
Hatchet.
Protein spill.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 24-yard line.
Mike 52.
Now Lewis to throw on second down. And now here is another interception. Picked off at the 45. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
At the 45-yard line.
Here we go. 180.
Pick me up. Here we go.
Kill.
21.
26. Check 26.
Topper.
Flare. Sponge.
65.
No.
Hey, gun.
Here's McCaffrey.
Go, run.
A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
Oh, yeah.
And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage.
Here we go.
Use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning.
218 chopper.
Slam.
11.
25. Check 25.
Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey.
Get there.
And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Brandon, sometimes it just comes down to the power of suggestion, because I know exactly what they said all week long. We're coming off the open week. We'll have the fresher legs in the fourth quarter,
Here we go.
and they will wilt when we get to that
65,
point.
65.
And right now, it appears that they're thinking that exact thing.
Yeah, offensively, they had the bye last week. Defensively, did not. Is that really a big factor? Is that more talk during the week?
I think the more that you talk about it, the more that you emphasize it, the more sometimes it comes true for your team.
And he'll be dropped at the 23 after a pickup of about 4.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
21. Here we go.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25.
They threw the screen to the perimeter, but to no benefit at all. Tackled behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of yardage.
The Panthers on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 8. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. Going for it all. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. Fourth quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you could put yourself in jeopardy.
So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the fourth.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
Here we go. Yeah.
Come on,
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They've lost this one. Their offense is struggling. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward. But you know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. 12 yards there, good for a Saints first down.
Ready.
This quarterback now just 6 of 16 through the air, but he does have a first and 10 here. They'll run it now out of the gun, and they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
Right there.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
2nd and 9 now. He's going to let it fly. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Back to throw. Lewis. Open man is Pettis. It's complete. So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field.
Here we go.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Get it.
Here's Lewis. From the gun, he'll throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time has run out now on this game. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for Carolina,